Hey everyone, welcome back to Anu Talk Show. If you have a content or a few content that went viral last month and you expected to sign more clients from it, but it's not happening, this episode is for you. So you got the likes, you got the shares, you got the comments, people were commenting underneath that viral Instagram reel. People were tagging their friends, and you see like they are reposting it and sharing it, and your followers even jumped, right? Maybe 1,000 more people are now following you, but actually you thought that this will help you to convert more high ticket clients in your coaching offer, maybe three more clients or five more clients. But what is happening? Nothing happened in the back end. No inquiries, or not really having conversations in the DMs asking about your offer. None of the leads are saying, how do I work with you? So you just created a bunch of followers who showed up for the entertainment, but they have zero intention of buying. So if that sounds like you don't have a visibility problem. Currently, you have a conversion problem. So, in this episode, I want to talk to you exactly why your content is attracting an audience of followers and window shoppers instead of an audience of buyers who are ready to work with you and ready to pay you high ticket, and what you can do about it in the next 30 days in order to change that. So, I remember the industry, this online industry, probably told you, hey, go viral. If you have more content that go viral, you will have more followers. If you have more followers, the money will follow. So you get more eyeballs, you are growing your audience, you are reaching more people, and eventually, somehow, some of them will become high ticket clients in your one-on-one coaching or in your group offer. And it's not happening, right? And what actually happening is when your content goes viral is that the algorithm always rewards generic. The reason why some of your content goes viral is because it is so generic that it speaks to everyone and their mother. So viral content spreads because it is too broad. The messaging is too broad, and it is so relatable to everyone. It offends no one. There is no like perspective shifts, and it challenges nothing. And that is why it gets shared a lot more, and that is why it's also not selling your offer right now. So you attract browsers and you attracted window shoppers, but not actually buyers. So the people who found you from viral posts, they are not your ideal clients. They want your lead magnet. Maybe you promoted a lead magnet. Now they are commenting and DMing you XYZ word to get the lead magnet, but it's not converting into booked calls or not converting into having conversation to actually close them in your offer. And they are just people who liked what you posted. They liked the trending reels that you maybe did as well. So they are window shoppers who wandered in because the display looked pretty. Similar to the window shoppers who are in front of the Louis Vuitton shop, and they are not they are not having the intention to go actually in and actually buy that 5K bag. So your audience grows right now, but your income is still the same. Hi, Iona. Because reach without relevance and without context is just noise. You just added more noise in your business. Write this down. Reach without relevance, without context is simply noise. So you are filling a room with people who don't even have the intention from the first place to actually sit at your table. So viral content talks to the masses. And what you need is sales psychology content that speaks directly to the buyer who's ready to invest now because of your program promise. And those requires two different strategies from you. If viral content is not the answer, what is it? It's probably your question, right? Sales psychology content, my friends. And let me explain the difference. So, viral content is designed to be shared, right? It is designed to be shared by the masses, by thousands of people. But sales psychology content is designed to convert high ticket clients in your offer. Those are not the similar goal. Those are not the same goal. and they do not require the same strategy. So the question as a business owner right now is, what is my goal right now? Is my goal to go viral and actually have more followers, or is my goal to have like more sales in my business and impact more people's life? What is the goal you have as a business owner? So sales psychology content names a specific pain. You are solving a specific problem to that specific audience, right? So we now know viral content is designed to talk to the masses. So when you are creating sales psychology content, you are going away from being broad, because a general struggle, a general pain can everyone relate to. But a specific, precise problem that only your dream client can feel in her gut when this person actually reads it, this person, they don't share it, they just screenshot it, they just save it privately because this person feels seen by your content. And you have to realize that, like, I see that in my business as well. Most of my clients, before they become a part of my one-on-one mentorship or of Leverage 20, they don't follow me. They actually take privately action. They don't comment, they don't go to the rooftop and say like, yeah, I know I'm going to invest into Leverage 20. They don't do that. They actually interact with me privately, but the sales psychology content was so specific that they feel targeted. They don't comment their friends, they don't like repost it on Instagram. They simply tell me like, hey, I saw this content piece, I screenshotted it, I saved it, it really talked to me, and now they are in my one-on-one mentorship or in my Leverage 20 program. And honestly, so far I never went viral. And the next part is that sales psychology content creates urgency without pressure. And this is so important when your desire is to sign high ticket coaching clients for your one on one and for your group program every single month, and you are ready to double your sales in the next 90 days with fewer clients. You need to learn how to create urgency without pressure or without manipulation, because sales psychology content shows your buyer the cost of staying where she is. Okay. It actually makes the gap between where the person is and where the person wants to go bigger, right? And why not solving that problem will get her more problems and more consequences. And this is not manipulation, because you are telling as a coach your clients the truth that she has been avoiding hearing. And I love this quote. I always have it here as on my sticky note. It says, you cannot change if you are not challenged. As a coach, as an expert coach, right? I'm going to show you this as well. You cannot change if you are not challenged. So as a coach, as an expert in your field, your job is to challenge your people. That's not manipulation. It's also not pressure. It's simply creating urgency by showcasing the truth. If they continue to stay there, that they will lose more money, more peace, more love, more freedom, more whatever it is that you are selling. And that is what sales psychology content is doing for you. So instead of going viral, create more sales psychology content. Maybe you will get less likes, less followers, less comments, but everything is happening in the back end for you, for your business. So sales psychology content is there to transfer beliefs. So when your buyer is reading your content, watching your live, watching your reels, your buyer is not there to learn something. Your buyer is smart. Okay, they are the smartest person. They already have information. They have an overload of information, but they don't know how to execute it consistently to see the results they desire. So they are not here watching your content. Oh my God, she's sharing 3 tips. And oh my God, she's sharing, I don't know, how to do XYZ, right? Your buyer is there consuming your content because your buyer is starting to believe something new is possible for her. Just imagine you are a weight loss coach, and By watching your content, a working mom is finally believing that she can lose 20 pounds again after having 3 kids. Just imagine 2 weeks ago, this working mom didn't believe in it. But by watching your sales psychology content, now this person is believing what is possible for her. That is what sales psychology content is doing. Viral content cannot do that. Otherwise, it will not go viral. So your buyer starts to believe that you are the person, that your solution is the best solution to help her to get there. And in 2026, your offer has to speak to identity. Who will this person become is so huge when it comes to 2026 and selling high ticket offer in 2026. And that belief transfer that you are doing within your sales psychology content is what moves someone from being a window shopper to actually becoming a client. So your content should do the selling before you get ever on a call, before you get ever on a conversation with your prospect in the DMs or on a sales call. So when your messaging is right, when your positioning is right, the sales conversation is just formality. They are just booking a call to ask a few questions. They are just booking a call to see if you're a good fit and to really like make sure, okay, I can pay 5K and I will get more return on investment. It's just formality. You don't have to convince someone on a sales call. If you have this feeling you have to convince someone on a sales call, then you know that your messaging and your marketing is not working. And that is the power of content because that is built on sales psychology. It doesn't mean that you have to be louder and that you have to be flashier, that you have to follow trends. It has to be more precise and being specific will convert consistent high ticket clients for your one-on-one and your group offer. Do you have any questions? Let me know in the comment. Let me know if you went viral and if you had this feeling like this will help you to sign more clients, but actually in the back end, nothing is actually happening. So, from this episode, I want you to hear that you don't need more leads. My business coach told me in the beginning stages that Anu, if you have 5 followers, that is enough to sign high ticket coaching clients. That is enough to actually convert clients. So, if you have 100 leads or 100 followers on your Instagram, on your Facebook, on your LinkedIn, on your TikTok right now, that is enough. But what you need is you need better messaging because most women of color coaches are out there trying to attract as many people as possible into their world. Before they are building their offer, before they are selling the offer, the one thought they are having is, let me grow my audience. Let me have more 1,000 followers in my Instagram. Let me have more followers on YouTube. Let me actually put out this lead magnet so that more followers are coming on my email list, freebies, challenges, anything to get more emails, more followers, more names on the list. But what is actually happening is that you end up with an audience full of people who only showed up for the free thing and they have zero intention of investing in themselves and in your offer. So now you are not only wasting your time, you are also wasting your energy, you are also wasting your whole piece and your whole business. Because that's not how you are creating an ecosystem of buyers who want to actually solve their problems right now. That is an audience of window shoppers. How I said, like window shoppers in front of the Louis Vuitton shop who never have this intention to go in and to buy that 5K bag. So, what if instead of trying to attract everyone with going viral, you are designing your messaging to repel the wrong people away and you are attracting the right ones with the right messaging and positioning? What if every piece of content that you are posting is doing the work for you? Okay, for you to qualify the audience before they are actually starting a conversation with you or before they even get on a sales call with you, so that you don't have to convince, you don't have this feeling like, oh my God, I hate sales. You don't have to hate sales. Okay, and this is what I mean by building your own buyer ecosystem. This is how you are building your ecosystem of buyers. because you are building a specific intention and movement that only your dream client wants to live inside. So you don't need to actually a viral moment, go viral with the next reel, have more likes, have more comments. If you are in this high ticket space, high ticket online space, you are a coach, you're an expert, you want to sign more high ticket clients and scale your business to six figures and beyond, you don't need to go viral. I never went viral and I built my six figure business because I had a messaging strategy that helped me to position in the industry to attract the right people into my ecosystem. I created an ecosystem of buyers because I had a messaging strategy. And this is exactly what I teach inside Leverage 20. I don't teach how to go viral. I don't teach you like go viral, get more followers. I teach you to create sales psychology content to turn your existing followers into paid clients. Paid clients who are willing and ready to pay you 3,000, 5,000 for the transformation you are selling. I teach you how to create the right content, content that sells and converts for you. So, inside Leverage 20, you will learn in the first 30 days how to refine your messaging that speaks so directly to your dream client that this person feels talked to when they are reading and watching your content. You will learn how to structure your content, like what to say in the first sentence, what to say in the body, in order to actually build belief with every single post you're posting, how to build creating urgency in order to get the buyer in the next 30 days, move someone from not sure to actually saying yes to your offer. So you will learn inside Leverage 20 how to build an ecosystem where clients come to you already being pre-sold because the content you are posting is doing the heavy lifting for you. Where the sales conversation on a call or in the DMs feels easy because your content already does the heavy selling for you. So this is the ecosystem where you stop working harder, where you stop being burnt out. This is about making your content work harder for you. So I believe, and this is the perspective shift, you need that your content is a sales rep. It is a sales asset that will work for you 24/7. By having this perspective, how would you create content now? How would you view your content now? So, Leverage 20 is where you stop chasing an audience and start building a profitable business that attracts buyer by every single piece of content you are posting. So, let me ask you this question, okay? How many viral pieces of content uh, do you like? How many viral posts do you need before you realize that reach is not the problem? How many followers do you need to add before you admit that your audience is not converting because your messaging is not designed to convert? You are not one viral post away from having consistent clients in your one on one or group offer. You are one messaging shift away. And that is what will be solved in the first 30 days. Messaging shift in order to attract qualified leads and convert them. So here is what I want you to do now, okay? If you're sitting here, you are listening to this podcast and you are listening to this episode, you're feeling like, yeah, this is me. I have been chasing visibility. I have been going viral when I should have actually been building a sales system through my content. DM me ready so that we can actually book a call with you to see where the gap is in your sales process and how you can actually build your buyer ecosystem together. There is no pressure by coming into this call. There is no pitch call you did not ask for. It's just information that you can decide if this is the shift you have been looking for. Or you can think about what will happen if you continue to be in this situation for the next 90 days. Do you think you will actually convert more high ticket clients? So stop filling your audience with window shoppers and then blame the audience. Oh my God, my audience don't want to buy. Yeah, you built the audience. And start learning how to build a room of full of buyers who want to sit at the table that you have built. Again, your content is so powerful. Like your content is literally the tool that will help you to quit your 9 to 5 job, and that will help you to build your retirement plan. Treat it like that. Treat your content like that, because your content is so powerful enough to sell for you. You just have not been taught how to use it that way, in order to leverage. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this episode helped you, and I see you in the next episode.